You've probably seen this number floating around, $5,118. That's the maximum monthly Social Security benefit in 2025. But let me stop you right there, because here's the brutal truth nobody talks about. Less than 1% of retirees will ever see that number on their bank statement. Meanwhile, the average senior in America is bringing home closer to $218 a month. That's a difference of more than $3,100 every single month, nearly $40,000 a year. Imagine what an extra $40,000 could mean for your retirement. A nicer home, better healthcare, the freedom to actually enjoy retirement instead of just scraping by. And here's why this matters right now. If you're not paying close attention to what's happening in October 2025, you could be walking away from money you've earned. Money that should be in your pocket, not lost in red tape. Because October isn't just another month for Social Security recipients. It's the month that determines how much you'll receive in 2026 and beyond. Stick with me, because in this video we're going to cover who actually qualifies for that $5,118 maximum check, why most retirees are unknowingly missing out on money that's rightfully theirs, and the critical October deadlines that could shape your financial future for years to come. And before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know, how old are you and are you already collecting Social Security? Your answers not only help me tailor future videos, but they also help other viewers realize they're not alone. All right, let's dig into the heart of it. We've all seen that $5,118 number plastered across headlines, articles, and even SSA documents. But it's not a random figure. It's the reward for doing everything right, and I mean everything. Here's what it takes to hit that maximum benefit: 35 years of earnings at or above the taxable maximum. In 2025, that number is $176,100. That means you'd need to earn at least that much every single year for 35 years straight and pay Social Security taxes on every penny. Delayed filing until age 70. Not 62, not 65, not even your full retirement age. Only by waiting until 70 can you unlock the full delayed retirement credits. Sounds impossible? For most people, it is. Let me introduce you to Robert, 69, from Tampa. Robert worked as an engineer for 42 years. Solid income, strong career, minimal time off. On paper, he looked like the perfect candidate for the max benefit. But when he pulled his estimate, it came back at $3,200 a month at age 70. Why? Because during the first 15 years of his career, he wasn't hitting that taxable maximum. And that's the reality for most of us. Life happens. You raise a family. You go back to school. You take time off for health reasons. The economy crashes. All of those years count against you in Social Security's formula. That's why so few people ever see the full $5,118. It's not just about working hard. It's about working at the maximum possible income, year after year, without interruption, and then waiting until 70. Now, here's where the biggest mistakes happen: filing for Social Security too early. Let's talk about Sarah, 67, from Phoenix. Sarah claimed at 62 because she was worried Social Security might run out. That fear cost her 30% of her benefit for life. Instead of receiving $2,400 a month at her full retirement age, she's stuck at $1,680. Over 20 years, that single decision will cost her nearly $173,000. This is one of the most heartbreaking mistakes I see over and over again. Seniors claiming too early out of fear, not realizing that the reduction is permanent. And while you can suspend and restart benefits later, most people don't, and the lost money is gone forever. But it doesn't stop there. Another costly trap is the earnings limit. If you file before your full retirement age and continue working, Social Security sets a strict income cap. For 2025, that cap is $23,400. Here's the kicker: for every $2 you earn above that limit, the SSA takes back $1 from your benefits. Maria, 64, from Denver, found this out the hard way. She was collecting $1,500 a month in early benefits and picked up a consulting job paying $35,000. When the SSA recalculated her income, she got a bill for $5,800 in overpayments. One letter from the SSA turned her comfortable retirement plan into a financial nightmare. Now, let's shift to what makes October 2025 so critical. Deadline 1. The end of paper checks. September 30, 2025, is the final day the SSA will issue paper checks. Starting October 1, every payment must be electronic, either direct deposit or a direct express debit card. If you don't update your payment method by that date, your October benefit could be delayed or even lost. And with October being full of payment schedule changes, missing this deadline could be disastrous. Deadline 2. Understanding your payment schedule. Your Social Security payment isn't random, it's tied to your birthday. Here's how it works in October 2025. SSI recipients, October 1. Those who filed before May 1997 or SSDI October 3 RD. Birthdays 1/10, October 8th. Birthdays 11/20, October 15th. Birthdays 21/31, October 22. Mark these dates down. Too many retirees panic when their check doesn't arrive on the 1st, when in reality their payment isn't due until later in the month. Deadline 3. The COLA announcement. October 15th isn't just a payment date. It's also when the SSA announces the 2026 cost of living adjustment. Current projections point to a 2.7% increase. That means if you're receiving the average $2,018 a month, you'll see about a $54 bump starting January 2026. But here's the harsh reality: that $54 increase won't even come close to covering real expenses. Housing costs are up 8%. Healthcare is up 12%. Groceries, 15% in some areas. So while your Social Security check might increase by $54, your actual bills are climbing by $200 or more. This is the illusion of COLA. It makes headlines, but in practice, seniors are still falling behind year after year. In fact, retirees have lost about $370 in purchasing power each month over the last 15 years because COLA hasn't kept up with real inflation. And yet, there are retirees out there who are winning big. Meet Charles, 70, from Seattle. Charles was a financial planner who spent his entire career learning the Social Security system. He earned the maximum taxable income for 35 years, coordinated spousal benefits with his wife, and waited until 70 to claim. Today, Charles receives the full $5,118 a month. His neighbor, with a similar work history, but who filed at 62, is stuck at $2,400. The difference? Charles understood the system and had a strategy. Here's what you need to do. Starting today, log into your My Social Security account at sa.gov. Check your earnings record for accuracy. Every missing or incorrect year costs you money. Run your benefit estimates. Compare what you'd get at 62, at your full retirement age, and at 70. The difference could shock you. Set up direct deposit. Don't risk missing October payments when paper checks end. Mark your calendar with your payment date. Don't assume, know it. Review spousal and survivor benefits. If you're married, divorced, or widowed, these options could add thousands to your lifetime benefits. Look, the $5,118 maximum benefit may not be realistic for most of us. But that doesn't mean you should settle for less than what you've earned. Every extra dollar matters. Over a 20 or 30-year retirement, those dollars add up to tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And with the October deadlines, the end of paper checks, the COLA announcement, the payment schedule shifts now, is the time to take action. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button right now. Because when the 2026 COLA is announced on October 15th, when new payment rules hit, and when Washington debates Social Security changes, I'll keep you updated. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Please share this video with someone who needs it. Too many seniors are leaving money on the table simply because they don't know the rules. Remember, Social Security isn't just about how much you work. It's about timing, strategy, and staying informed. The clock is ticking on these October deadlines. Your financial future is in your hands. Don't leave your money behind.